Long, long ago, when giant trees towered over lush forests and roaring volcanoes rumbled in the distance, incredible creatures ruled the earth, dinosaurs. Some were fast, some were strong, and some had the most amazing features you've ever seen. Today, we'll meet a few of these amazing dinosaurs and learn what made each one so special. Let's step back in time and say hello to our prehistoric friends. Hello there! I am Dilophosaurus, and you can't miss me. I have two fancy crests on my head. These curved, bony ridges don't help me hunt, but they sure make me look impressive. I have a long, slender body, strong legs, and sharp claws that help me run fast and catch my meals. My scaly skin is a mix of green and brown, perfect for blending into the thick forests where I live. I love to chase after small animals, using my speed and sharp teeth to grab a tasty snack. My world is warm, filled with tall trees and rushing rivers. Some people think I could spit venom like in the movies, but that's just a fun story. My real strength comes from my quick moves and powerful bite. I may not be the biggest dinosaur, but I'm definitely one of the fastest. Imagine me zipping through the trees, leaping over logs, and dashing after my next meal. That's the life of a Dilophosaurus. Thud. Did you hear that? That was me, Pachycephalosaurus, using my thick, dome-shaped head. My skull is nearly 10 inches thick, which makes it perfect for headbutting other dinosaurs. My body is covered in scaly bumps, and I walk on two strong legs that keep me steady. I live in open plains and forests, where I munch on tough plants and leaves. If another dinosaur tries to challenge me, I lower my head and bam, we have a friendly headbutting contest. But don't worry, I'm not a bully. I just like to show who's boss. My strong skull also helps me break through thick branches to get to the tastiest food. Some scientists think we used headbutting for more than just battles. It might have been a way to communicate with each other. Imagine living in a world where a simple head bump says, "Hello, nice to meet you." Watch out, I'm fast, clever, and ready to pounce. I am Deinonychus, and I have a special weapon, a giant, curved claw on each foot that helps me catch prey. My sleek body is covered in feathers, making me look a bit like a bird, but I can't fly. Instead, I use my strong legs and sharp teeth to chase down small dinosaurs. I live in forests with thick trees, perfect for sneaking up on my prey. I hunt in packs with my friends, working together to bring down food. My long tail helps me balance when I run, making me one of the swiftest hunters around. Want to know something cool? My name means terrible claw, because of the big hooked claw on my foot. Pretty scary, right? But even though I look fierce, I was actually one of the smartest dinosaurs. Some scientists believe we were as clever as modern-day birds, using teamwork and strategy to survive. Whoa, look at these claws. They're longer than a baseball bat. I am Therizinosaurus, and even though I look scary, I'm actually a gentle giant. My body is covered in fuzzy feathers, and my long arms stretch out with the biggest claws of any dinosaur. I use them to pull down tree branches and dig for roots and plants. My home is a dense forest, full of tasty ferns and tall trees. I walk on two legs and use my long tail to keep my balance. Even though my claws look like they belong to a meat eater, I only use them for gathering food. Imagine trying to scratch your back with claws this long. It would be tricky. Scientists still wonder why my claws grew so long, but one thing is for sure, they make me one of the most unusual dinosaurs in history. make way for one of the biggest dinosaurs to ever walk the earth. I am Dreadnoughtus, and my name means fear nothing, because with my size, I don't have to be afraid of anything. I am as long as 2 buses and weigh as much as a whole herd of elephants. My huge legs stomp through forests and open plains, searching for the best plants to eat. My super long neck helps me reach the highest trees, while my giant tail swings behind me like a mighty club. Even though I'm enormous, I'm calm and gentle, enjoying my peaceful life. Here's a cool fact: I kept growing my whole life. There was no limit to how big I could get. Can you imagine a dinosaur that never stops growing? If I were still around today, I might be even bigger than any animal on Earth. I may be small, but I'm one of the very first dinosaurs to ever roam the Earth. I am Eoraptor, a quick and nimble hunter. My tiny body is built for speed, with long legs and sharp claws that help me catch little critters. My scaly skin is a mix of green and gray, making it easy for me to blend into the ancient forests where I live. I zip through the trees, always on the lookout for a snack. My sharp teeth help me grab food quickly, and my quick thinking keeps me out of trouble. Even though I lived millions of years before the giant dinosaurs, I helped start the incredible age of dinosaurs. Without me and my early dinosaur relatives, the world might have looked very different. I may be small, but I played a big part in history. Honk honk. That's the sound of my loud, duck-like call. I am Hadrosaurus, and my big, flat mouth looks like a duck's bill, but it's perfect for munching on plants. I walk on 2 legs, but can drop down to all 4s when I need to. My long tail helps me keep my balance as I move through forests and plains, searching for food. I live in big herds with my friends, staying together to keep safe from predators. If I see danger, I let out a big, booming call to warn everyone. My voice carries far, making sure my herd stays together. Pretty cool, right? Some scientists think I had hundreds of tiny teeth hidden in my mouth, perfect for chewing tough plants. With all those teeth, I could munch all day long without running out of fresh ones. Dinosaurs came in all shapes and sizes, each with their own special way of living in the ancient world. Some were hunters, some were plant lovers, and some were just really, really big. Even though they're not around today, their incredible stories still live on. So the next time you see a bird flying in the sky, remember, it might just be a tiny, modern-day dinosaur.